Okay, here we are. We're going to break down a lateral acceleration. It's the most important part of agility training. Your ability to push out after a deceleration and then get into linear sprint. So here you see one of our alumni. She's going to start after she's done talking. She's going to start with squared stance, and you're going to see a step over the line. So we use that to create an angle. So you see it right here. Squared stance, feet are under the hip. So she's going to step over that line to create the angle. Now her foot's wider than her hip. She can push with her left foot and then open step with the right hip. From there, you're going to see what we call a negative step. So this right foot that's in the air here, it's going to come down and back and strike below or preferably behind her. So she's going to step there. So she's going to strike down and back. You see that? Her foot actually strikes behind her hips, which is great. So now she can finish that push. Perfect angles. And she ends up there. If you didn't know that she started from a lateral stance, you would think that she just started straight ahead, because that's the perfect position there. So she did a great job creating the angle, pushing with that left foot, and then getting that right foot under her and pushing behind, and then finishing the push in the toe off. So we like to say become a sprinter as quickly as possible. So you push into that open step, get that foot under and behind you, and then now it looks like you're running straight ahead. All right, she's in perfect position to repeat the process on this left side, but instead of striking back like she did here, she puts the foot straight down there. So she was in position to push back, but she put the foot down instead. And so now we call that stepping instead of pushing, right? Very subtle difference, but that's something that you can improve on. So something as simple as some band resisted running to get her to feel that push through multiple steps. But she's also doing this funny thing with her arm. Looks like she's trying to shake hands with the president or something. But not that big a deal, not something that we can correct or we should be spending time on right now. The biggest thing is that she can learn to push twice and preferably even 3 times before she starts to come upright. So nearly perfect here. Push, open step, strike back, great extension. She just needs to strike back again so she can project a little better. If you notice, she's a powerful runner, so she can kind of overcome those little flaws. You know, she can power through it, still push even though she's in not the best position. But again, if you can get your athlete to feel what the body is doing in space, that's going to make the difference.